What's going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and after having a very short stream yesterday, I want to give you my opinions on the upcoming Immortal Pillars Chinese DLC coming to Age Mythology Retold. Now, as most of you are probably aware, I am incredibly biased when it comes to all things Age Mythology. I've played Age 2, I've played Age 4, and in my heart of hearts, AOM stands out on top, and it isn't even close. So with that in mind, let us get into it. The Immortal Pillars expansion comes with the new Chinese civilization, which features 3 new major gods. Fuji, the god of civilization, culture, and heaven. Nuwa, the goddess of creation and the earth. And Shenong, the god of agriculture and herbal medicine. Each of these 3 gods push the boundaries of asymmetry in Age Mythology Retold, featuring a unique god blessing as well as the known and loved major god bonuses. These can sort of be thought of as a major god bonus, but they're unique in the fact that they change as the game progresses. Fuji gets Yin and Yang, which either boosts the player's economy or their military based on the timer in the game. Nuwa gets Creator's Allspice, or Spice, so I'm not sure how to say it, which makes civilian units cheaper and buildings stronger as she gathers favor. And Shenong gets a literal myth unit, albeit random, for free from the next age. So if you're in the classical age, you get a heroic age myth unit. Now, this is all based on the favor generation that comes through, so it's basically on a timer based on how much you've expanded. Suffice it to say that the developers have loaded this civilization with tons of stuff to do, and the strategies players can attempt are vast. One thing that I'm always looking forward to with new DLC expansions coming from the devs is new random maps, and the Immortal Pillars is no exception, coming with 7 new maps to test your might in skirmish or multiplayer. Some of these are just your run-of-the-mill competitive random maps, but others include some really cool features with a nod to Age of Empires 3 in the Silk Road, and a really cool natural treaty mode with Great Wall, featuring, well, a Great Wall right through the middle of the map. There's a lot of opportunity to try different strategies, even with the base gods on these maps. So definitely jump in, play with your mates, and see what stuff you guys can come up with. The game mostly appears stable, and a lot of the complaints from launch appear to have been fixed. There are some lobby UI improvements that can be seen in the skirmish mode or your hosted game lobbies, so be on lookout for some extra features in there as well. Now, I managed to play a few games with the new gods and had a lot of fun, especially experiencing that I have got no idea what I'm doing feeling, which is so much fun. With regard to balance, I genuinely have no idea if this civilization is incredibly strong, really weak, or perfectly balanced at this point. Now, one thing's for sure, there is one glaring problem that I've already encountered with the goddess Nuwa that I don't think can go unaddressed. And that is wall spam. Nuwa does not need villagers to build things so long as they are placed inside of favored land. Now, favored land is the unique favor gathering mechanism. Effectively, a building has got an amount of area that it claims when you place it down, and if it's connected to the rest of your favored land, which spawns out from town centers, that will be like activated, and that gets you extra favor, right? So this means if a player wants to be super aggressive with expanding their favored land as Nuwa, at some point in the game, they're going to be able to select a villager from literally anywhere on the map, spam a bunch of walls, which are relatively cheap, down in this favored land, and just completely fill the map up with very difficult to kill buildings. Now, I don't think that this is like naturally a problem for anything but walls, but like a wall builds pretty quickly, even with just one villager on it. And if you're building, say, 10 walls at once, that's almost like you've got 10 villagers building. But, nevertheless, this is obviously going to be very, very fun to use versus the AI. But if you were on the other side, I think you'll start scratching your head asking what you're supposed to do versus this. So good luck with it in single player. I humbly request that you don't use this versus me, and we'll enjoy the game together. I know a lot of you aren't super interested in the balanced state of the game at the ultra top level and are more interested in the single player content. So there is a lot for you guys to dive into as well, with a 9-mission campaign being included, featuring 6 difficulty levels from story all the way up to ludicrous, where you get to save the world from an immortal enemy. I haven't played this campaign yet, and I am looking forward to playing through it for you guys in the coming weeks. Now, before you guys jump up and riot, only 9 missions. Well, when you take a look at the Titans expansion, it was about 9. If you take a look at the Fall of the Trident, there were 3 civilizations. There were 30-ish missions. So, 9, 10, 11, it's about right. Fingers crossed it lives up to the legacy of the Age of Mythology campaigns that came before it. I believe you can also play the Chinese in the Arena of the Gods mode, so there should be a lot of replayability in there and experimenting to find some insanely strong strategies. I can't wait to bring you all the content coming from March 4th and share the journey to unlocking all the power that the Chinese have locked away. I think it looks stunning, feels like Age of Mythology, and it's going to be a great addition to the game. I guess now the only question is, what's coming next? Oh, I have an idea. Wait, this is going to work. Maybe. Perfect. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what it's going for, but it appears it didn't quite work how I wanted it to. I mean, it did. Like, it wasn't bad, but this guy's sitting here idle.